Hello there, beautiful dear soul ones. Thank you for tuning into this video. This is a video of a series called Conscious Conception. And in this particular video, I wish to share about womb preparation, preparing our womb for conception. And you could see this as part of the preconception, is preparing the womb space. Now, why would we want to prepare the womb space, and what is there? Well, first off, imagine a seed we wish to grow in a garden. If we make some space and take the weeds out, and perhaps we put some nice compost in the soil and make it a nice rich soil for that seed, make sure that there's enough sun, etc., and water, then that seed has a beautiful environment to grow, to germinate in. And that's the same for our womb space. If we can give it a nice, beautiful, clear canvas for this seed, the soul, to germinate, to be conceived and to grow within that womb, then we give it a nice starting environment to flourish in. So this would be kind of the intention. Why would we do that? For those reasons, to give that soul the biggest, how would I say this, like leap forward in life. And what is there? How do we prepare the womb? Well, if we know that cells hold memory, right? And our womb consists of many cells. And so there is womb memory or cellular memory that is stored within your womb space. So all the people that you have had sexual relationships with is recorded there. All sexual trauma is stored there. Anything that is related to the womb or your sexuality is stored there, whether it's connected to your anything positive or negative that has happened with your femininity, with your sexuality, perhaps your first sexual experience, perhaps any trauma, any miscarriages you have had. All of these things have been stored there. It is also our creative center, our center of sensuality, sexuality and spirituality, and our feminine power center is within this womb. So anything that relates to those aspects of you in your lifetime, in your experience, that has all been stored in the cells of your womb space. And some of these experiences may have caused blockages or disharmony within your womb space. And thus it needs purification, to purify. Not saying that there is good and there is bad, but just harmonizing it in the middle, rebalancing, right? Rebalancing those experiences so that it can be a clean and clear and purified canvas for your seed to flourish, for the child or the children who wish to be birthed within your womb, within and through your womb space, has a beautiful, clean and clear and positive germinating space. Does that make sense? And part of the preparation is also, nowadays we have the pill or anti-conception pills or injections or the capsules, all of these things. That's also part of it. It takes a few years for that to get out of your system. In my own experience, it took for about 2 years. I took the pill for about 10 years in my life, a very strong one, because I was told that I had to when I was very young, and I did. And it's a very strong one that now is actually illegal. Actually, certain people in France died taking that particular very strong pill because they were taking it more than a decade. And it took about 2+ years for me to really cleanse that out of my body. So, so there is So there is a physical cleansing that happens. There is also a spiritual and a soul cleansing that happens to prepare your womb space. And part of the spiritual aspects in it is those energetical memories or those energetical blocks within that womb power center or your womb or sacral chakra, you know. That's part of it. And also whatever is connected to your soul, because we may have emotions or traumas or experiences that we still are connected to what is stored there. So that's also something that wishes to be purified. Maybe a story we have to share to get it out of our system or out of our auric field, if that makes sense. So how do we purify our womb space? How do we do this? Well, it starts with just putting the intention there. And, you know, everybody's journey is different. How one purifies their womb space is different to another. And so there are many different ways you can do this. And I would encourage us to connect to our own intuition and knowing and ask ourselves or even ask our womb space how we would like to purify it, if it even needs purification, in what way. There are beautiful and wonderful rituals to purify your womb space that are out there, or that you can connect and download yourself through the Akashic records or collective records from your higher sources, that you can initiate within your womb to purify, to cleanse it. So that is one way you can do it. I wish to, in the future, I have a very beautiful 7-day, very deep 7-day womb purification ritual that I wish to share. And perhaps through meditation you may receive it yourself. That is one way we can do it. So by purifying all of our past sexual relationships, any womb traumas, any birthing traumas or miscarriage traumas that may be held there, creative expression, sexual expression, all of these things can be purified and cleansed to create the most harmonious, high frequency womb that is possible in this moment in time for a certain soul or souls to vortex through and be birthed through our gateway, through our portal, through our womb space. So I think that's all I want to share in this video. I look forward to any comments or questions or clarifications or stories. So please leave a comment if you are inspired. And thank you for tuning in to this video. If it was of interest, please check out the other videos of this series, or perhaps share this with a friend. And thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love to you and to your womb. Bye now.